Okay, so hello fellow coin collectors, this is Glenn back with another video, and today we're going to do some coins from Bhutan. And quite frankly, these coins are actually very good. They're very nicely designed and they're actually one of my favorite series. And if we have a look at the largest coin I got, it is a, turn it over, 50 chertums, and that is actually equivalent to 50 paisa in India, because the Nepalese Ngultrum, that's what it's actually called, first introduced in 1974, is actually tied to the Indian rupee, so it's about 50 Ngultrum equals $1 Australian. So this one's equal to 1 cent, because it's half a Ngultrum. And a lot of these have a lot of religious imagery. So here I actually have some older coins. So this video is mainly just about the newer coins, the ones in circulation. And these ones are actually called Debs. So these they were half rupees of Koch Bihar, that mint, when they actually introduced them. They did issue silver coins at first, so these later on they were turned out to be bronze like these ones, and these are actually equivalent to half a rupee. Now I've got these ones out because the 5 Czech grams, so let me get a zoom in, is actually these Debs. So okay, so on this side just got to check to see which side is actually on. It's probably going to be a bit hard to actually, no it isn't. So here we have one side of the coin, and these are pretty illegible, so it's pretty much just stylized writing that was actually on the original coins. And as you can see, we've got the horseshoe in the middle, which is also in the middle there. Got the 2 squares on the side. Let me just get a pen. So we've got the square on the side with the dot there, that's there, horseshoe in the middle, there's a crescent moon up there, another rectangle there, another crescent down here, which was off on that one. Then we have this part here, long shafts, which is this part there. And if we look on the other side, okay, so let's see if we can see the actual, here we go, found it. So how I found it was I looked at the 2 crescents up there, the one with the dot and the one up there, which is this part here. Then you got the Z, which is that part there, got the dot there, it's not on there. This part's pretty much off the coin. This side, you got another crescent. Then we have some, these are supposed to be letterings down here. I can't actually distinguish it. That's basically what that image is on a coin. It's actually the older coins worth half a rupee, and now it's been downgraded to 5 chakrams, which is you know, 1/20th of a rupee instead of 1/2. So that's actually that coin. This is actually the bronze coin. It's actually quite nice. It's the last 5 chakrams actually minted in 1979. The earlier coins, so we have the 5 chakrams and tetrams. So I don't speak Dzonga, so you know that's a bit confusing. And this one was minted in 74-75, has a wheel of Dharma, so the destiny wheel. And as you can see, it's the same size as the Indian rupee. It's also aluminium. And on the back, we have Jingmi Sing Yi Wang Tuk. I know Bhutan's a tonal language, and only has 2 tones instead of 6 like Cantonese. But he was the actual king at the actual time. And as you can see, it has Dzonga in Tibetan script and English. So that's the 5. Actually very nice coins, I love these. Then we have the 10. So this is a 1-year issue, issued in 1974 only. It has the endless knot, the symbol of endless rebirth. So if you know in Hinduism and Buddhism, actually Bhutan's mainly a Buddhist countries, but and Buddhism emphasizes rebirth. So as you can see there, that just has the denomination in Dzongkha in the Tibetan script. So if you want to learn how to read the lettering, just look up the Tibetan script. It's not like English. They generally have vowels and consonants together per letter. So it's probably te, rooms, something like that. I haven't looked it up. And on the back, we just have Jingmi again, as you can see. And this is in the same style as the Indian 10 paisa that was used at the time. Although the minting quality is just as good. I'm not too sure where these actual coins are actually minted. So in 1979, I'll show you this coin, actually issued these bronze coins. And as you can see, that one has the coin. And then we have the 10 chukrams. And this has the old paisa coin. Now I don't have the actual coin with me. I do have it somewhere, I just can't find it. But this is the actual coin here. So this is on Numastar. You can see the imagery is actually pretty much the same. And that is the one piece, not one paisa, one piece. From, what date is that? 1951. So that's pretty much the same as that. And on the back, we just have a conch shell. So that's a sea animal. On one of the 8 revered Buddhist symbols. So, and that's revered in Buddhism. Probably not too sure what it actually represents. And as you can see, there's a bronze through and through. This is 3.6 grams and 20.35 millimeters. And that's quite a beautiful design. Now, the next coin I got is the, let's have a look, the 25 Chertums. So there you go, Chertums. Chertums. And there actually is a 20 Chertums in aluminium bronze, but I don't actually have that. And this is the 1979 issue. I don't have the 1974-75. Not yet anyway. And as you can see, up the top, it actually has the denominations in Dzongkha. And here we have English. And the image in the middle is the Doze. So, Doze. In Cantonese, Doze just means thank you. So I'm saying it wrong. A double diamond thunderbolt. So we have diamonds on this side. So double diamond thunderbolt is part of a coat of arms. So it's part of a coat of arms and represents harmony between secular and religious power. So they are religious people. The royal family is secular, so that will be where that comes into play. And on the back, so this is probably the obverse actually, the reverse has the denomination. It has the golden fishes of good fortune, one of the 8 revered Buddhist symbols. So it's nice. This one's actually all reeded. There are no mintage figures for these coins, but you know, these ones, they're not too expensive. You're probably looking at about, probably for the 5 and 10, probably about $2 to $3 per coin. For the 25, you're probably looking at probably $4 in that, $5 in that condition. And for the 50, you're probably looking probably between $5 and $10. So this is the 1979. There actually was no 50 Chertums issued in 1974. They did issue some paisa coins in the 60s, but they would have still circulated. So these ones are actually a bit more expensive. On this side we have the 8 various Buddhist symbols. Okay, and inside we have the word for Bhutan in Dzongkha. So this is actually Bhutan, and these are the 8 symbols. So we got the conch shells on the other coin. We have the, what is it, the fish up there. So they're the 2 of the symbols that are revered in Buddhism. Not too sure on the rest, I need to look them up. Oh, Dharma wheel, but that's about it. If you're Buddhist, you probably actually recognize these symbols. And here is a third one. So this is a treasure vase. And treasure vase probably contains relics from bodhisattvas, which is what you call someone who's reached enlightenment in English in Buddha. And as you can see, it's rated. So this one's probably between $5 and $10 per coin. Now they do have a 1 Nagoltron, but unfortunately I don't have that one. And that's actually a very beautiful coin to actually see. So here it is here. As you can see, it has the 8 symbols Buddha. And on this side, that's an elaborate embroidery or engraving of the Dharma wheel. So that's actually quite nice. And I actually would like to get that. So those are the coins of Bhutan. They're actually quite a nice series to get. If anyone would like, I'd make a series on these Deb coins. And after I've actually gotten more Bhutanese coins, because as you can see, they're actually very beautiful design. They'll be nice. So a set like that probably costs about $15 to $20 if you want to buy the complete set, but it's actually hard to get a set with actually all the coins, and that would probably cost probably about $40 to $50, I would say. So if you're into Bhutanese coins, I hope this introduction suits you well, and please just have an awesome coin collecting time. Thank you and bye bye.